Today we got for you the Logitech Wireless K400 keyboard here. It's kind of a mini keyboard. It's very well designed for home theater use, you know, bedroom, any place where you don't really want a full keyboard and maybe don't have a mousing area. Because the key feature to this one is this fancy little doohickey over here. It's a wireless, well, the keyboard is wireless, but it's a integrated trackpad like you have on a laptop. And I must say, it works pretty good. I find it's very smooth. Trying it out, I didn't notice with the software any gesture control, but it works good. It's consistent. I thought it was pretty good, and I kind of like the little design here. I don't know why. It looks kind of neat. Go over the keyboard here. You have a little bit better than your standard keyboard, like for like laptop style keys. They still are kind of, I don't know, they're taller than laptop keyboard keys in general, but they're still pretty flat. You definitely can feel when you've pressed the key, which is really good. And it's quiet too. So if you want to use this in a quiet area, it is good for that. For some people, this may be even something you might use with a laptop or even a tablet that supports USB input. Many tablets, including one like this, the Nexus 7, you can get micro USB to full-size USB, and you can plug something like this into that. That gives you a full keyboard and a trackpad. Android does support mouse functions, and you'll see a little mouse pop up when you have a mouse in Android. Most keyboards work very well with it, and I'm going a little bit off topic, but I thought that is, you know, something interesting that buyers in this market might be interested in. Anyways, basic functionality on here. You do have an FN key, and you have some functions along the top. Now, an interesting thing that they've decided to do here is to make the F keys a second what you press the function key to use. So by default, instead of F10, you have mute, and F11, volume down, to F12, volume up. So you get volume up, volume down instead of the F keys. You have to press Fn to get the F keys. So if you use F keys a lot, might not like that. But I think most people are using this for like a home theater PC, and they want the media keys. And they don't want extra crowding of buttons to bump. The one thing I always dislike these buttons, I don't know if you can see it here, but that is a power button. Handy, but when you bump that when you're watching in the middle of a movie or something, ugh, very annoying. Lock the PC, just as disruptive. I don't want these keys. I don't want them. Home, it's probably internet browser home kind of thing, and music. It's going to probably launch your default music player. Windows Media Player probably. You have a mouse button here. I believe this is for disabling the mouse pad. I haven't tried it. Probably should have. Someone comments, maybe. Find out what this button does if you have this keyboard. This is the non-French version. If you are in Canada, you can very easily accidentally purchase the French version, which I did. Had to take it back and get the right one. They look identical. They do have a sticker on the box that says French, which can be overlooked if they're next to each other on the shelf. Interesting features that I like. It has an on-off button, a little switch, toggle switch. Right now it is on. Orange indicates off, green indicates on. Can't really see it, but it's there. Believe me, helpful. Looking underneath, you get to discover the batteries used. It's just the pop tabs off here. Comes with these kind of cheap gold batteries. Logitech has sometimes used Energizer batteries or Duracell. I forget one of the name brand ones before with their products, and they've now started using cheap ones, which doesn't make a difference. Batteries last a long time in keyboards. This one I imagine is no exception. Most Logitechs are very good for that. Very nice little thing. If you notice on the little tab that came off, it has a hidey hole for the USB, Unify USB connector. So you can plug this into a laptop, like so. Won't even bother putting that on here, and I have a mouse. Or I thought I would have a mouse. Are we turned on or off? Oh, there we go. Anyways, that is this keyboard. I like it. It's lightweight, works good. You can use it on your lap quite comfortably. It is the width of a small lap, not a big lap, medium, small lap. Yeah, it's pretty good. I would give this a pretty high rating, but I don't give things ratings. But I would say this is a buy. I'm not returning this. I'm gonna keep using this. Probably home theater stuff. Yeah, good for that. Desk computer, no. With your laptop, it might be better keyboard if you have a really tiny laptop, tablet. If you have USB, this is not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Anyways, this is the K400 from Logitech. Though it's mostly advertised as the Logitech Wireless Touch keyboard. Really, just go down the keyboard aisle, look for the one with the little trackpad. It's the only one like that. Logitech also has some Bluetooth keyboards, better for the tablet market. Well, much better, but I wish they had this. I wish there was a Bluetooth version of this. I like Bluetooth, because when Bluetooth works, it's wonderful. No little adapters needed, no drivers needed for USB devices. It's just Bluetooth. It either works or it doesn't. That's my thoughts on it. Anyways, typing, I mean, I could write an essay on this. Yeah. Anyways, I recommend this if you're looking for something like this. Logitech, as always, makes pretty decent stuff that I would say is fairly reliable. I generally don't see a lot of their products die. I have quite a few Logitech things. I like a lot of their gaming keyboards. But this one, definitely very useful for what I need it for. It's awkward having a mouse when you're sitting on a couch and you're trying to find a surface, and you know, I have mice that work on a couch, but it's just awkward. This makes life easier if you're in one of those kind of I don't have a spot to put a mouse kind of situations, and you don't want a keyboard that is like this, like regular keyboards like this wide. So this is a lot smaller. A lot smaller. No number pad. No number pad. You get a trackpad too. Another thing to mention. Some of you out there, I know you like your number pads. This does not have one. Anyways, there's not much else to say about a keyboard. So